Sa bhíseán seo ba mid ag léirt faoi Téarmaíocht agus Nodaireacht on Ailgéaar. We're going to be talking about some of the terminology and notation that goes with algebra. Earlier we were using symbols to represent numbers that we don't know yet. Now we're going to do the exact same thing but with letters. You can use any letters in the alphabet, but the most common ones are X and Y, especially X. So this sentence, X plus Y plus 5, we call this an expression, an algebraic expression, nu slán as Gaeilge. And the two numbers we don't know, X and Y, are called the variables, nu na athróga as Gaeilge. The normal number on its own, which is plus 5 here, we call a constant, nu Tairseach as Gaeilge. Now in algebra, we don't use these symbols for multiplying and dividing. Instead of writing x multiplied by 2 like this, we write 2x. Which brings us to another new term. This number in front of the x, which is 2 in this case, that's called the x coefficient, nu comhaofacht x as Gaeilge. So again, instead of x multiplied by 2, we write 2x. And instead of x divided by 2, we write x over 2, like a fraction. Feicimíodir cúpla ceist samplach. X móda x móda x. Now, if you ever find yourself getting confused with the x's, just replace them with something that's sort of easier to understand. So let's say apples in this case. An apple plus an apple plus an apple will be 3 apples. So same thing with the x's. X plus x will be 3x. Seacht x luda cúig x an uairse. So same thing, we'll replace with apples again. If we've got 7 apples and we take 5 apples away, we'll be left with 2 apples. So if we've got 7x and we take 5x away, we'll be left with 2x. Let's do some multiplying this time. Dó méideatha fá x, méideatha fá y. Multiply the numbers by each other first and put them in front, then multiply the variables and put them all together. So the only number here is 2, so 2 will be our coefficient that goes in front. And then multiply x by y, you'll get xy. So we'll end up with 2xy. Let's try one a little bit more challenging. Ceathair fá A fá B fá 3. Do the exact same thing. Start by multiplying the numbers together and put those in front. Then multiply the variables and put everything together. So ceathair fá 3 sin a dóigh, A fá B sin AB. So dóigh AB bheith go gcuin. Má tá aon ceist agat faoi aon rud sa bhíseán, scríobh sí sé agus cuir mé sa chéidir an eile. Slán go fóill.